Welcome to today's session on cost effectiveness analysis in HEOR, brought to you by HEOR Insights. Imagine you are a healthcare decision maker trying to choose between two new treatments. One is slightly more effective but comes at double the cost. How do you decide which one is worth funding? That is where cost effectiveness analysis comes in, and that is what we will explore today. Cost effectiveness analysis, or CEA, evaluates both cost and health outcome. A common measure used here is QALY, which is quality adjusted life year. Think of it this way: a year of life in perfect health equals one QALY. If someone lives 1 year with a chronic condition, that reduces their quality of life by half, so that years counts as zero point 0.5 QALY. To determine the value of a QALY, method like time trade-off or standard gamble are used. When we say time trade-off, what does this mean? Time trade-off means when a patient who is suffering from some illness, how much time or year he is willing to exchange with a good quality of life. And a standard gamble is how much or how what up to what extent of risk he is willing to take to get into the better quality of life. Now imagine a new cancer drug. It extends life by 6 months but cost $1 lakh more than the current option. The ICER, or incremental cost effectiveness ratio, helps us judge if the benefit justifies the cost. This ICER, we have studied this in the previous video. This ICER is then compared against the willingness to pay threshold, basically how much society is willing to pay for one QALY. If the ICER is lower than that threshold, the treatment is considered cost effective. Another approach is to measure health outcome in natural units, like years of life saved. Here is a simple way to see this. The cost of intervention is divided by the number of years of life gained. For example, if a vaccination program costs $1 million but prevents enough death to save 500 life years, the cost per life year saved is $2,000. This method values every year of life equally. So, saving an infant who could live another 70 years has a much greater impact than saving a 70-year-old who may live only a few more years. In practice, this explains why public health programs like childhood vaccination often show very high cost effectiveness compared to treatments for older population. To wrap up, cost effectiveness analysis gives us a standard or structured way to weigh costs against outcome, whether measured in QALY or life year saved. It helps decision maker allocate limited healthcare resources more fairly and effectively. In the upcoming videos, we will dive into discounting, willingness to pay threshold, and real world applications of CEA in HTA in health technology assessments. Thank you.